I've seeked enlightenment under an acacia tree, and Buddha told me that I should pick Squirtle. Welcome back to Amazingly Average, the raddest corner of the internet. The show with advice for amazingly average authors and actors. My name is John, and I firmly believe that Order of the Phoenix Harry is the worst Harry. It's less about fighting Voldemort and more about puberty. He goes on a date with Cho Chang and kisses her while she's crying. It's really weird. Today's tip is for the amazingly average actors out there. BYAA. Battle yodeling acrobats always! Go back to America's Got Talent where you belong, you yodeling idiots. I agree with Jenna Marbles that Kesha is a crossover artist between rap and yodeling. Oh. This tip is actually build your acting arsenal. Just like Tim Allen had a tool belt for the majority of his sitcom, Tommy Pickles had that screwdriver, which by the way proved how alarmingly inattentive his parents were that he managed to get his playpen like more than 100 times. I actually remember seeing an episode where Tommy Pickles gets kidnapped while his grandpa's supposed to be watching him and he takes a nap by mistake. I think I've repressed that part of my Nickelodeon childhood. Back to the main point, everybody has their own tool belt. For a waiter, that would be their apron filled with pens and coasters. For a comedian, that would be a lifetime of awkward experiences. And for an actor, that would be their wardrobe and their prop closet. Don't get me wrong, an actor should have a lot more in their arsenal, like emotional accessibility and a good memory, but for this episode I'm just focusing on wardrobe and props. If you're at an audition, it's recommended that you wear something that suggests a character, but doesn't downright limit you to one role. If you're trying out to be a nurse on a show, maybe wear some solid, plain-looking clothing and sensible shoes. But I wouldn't go straight for a surgical mask and scrubs. For this reason, I have a lot of non-graphic t-shirts and button-down shirts, and if I'm going to a film shoot and the director tells me what they want me to wear, I'll bring a few options and let them pick what they like. Unless, of course, they're gonna provide you with a costume. Costumes can really help you get into a character when you're acting. I tend to wear glasses if I'm playing a comedic character. If I'm playing a character that's more cartoonish, I'll probably wear black and white. And if I'm playing a depressing character, I'll probably pick a bland, pale color palette. Just wear a little bit for the audition, and then if you get the callback, go ahead and dress more like the character. Props can also help you believe your own acting. I kept my Game Boy Color after all these years because it's a fantastic prop. I also have my old flip phone and a Polaroid camera. As long as it's not pulling the attention away from you or distracting from your own acting, a prop can be fantastic. And by all means, never let something distract from your performance. You want to be remembered for you. I have an adult acting friend named Laura, and she used to perform in a show at Hershey Park. And she told me at one of these dance callbacks, she met this guy who wore bright, reflective yellow clothing, which just made him look like a big, awkward banana when he was at a dance audition. And his reasoning was that he was never forgotten. He was the dancing banana. Don't get me wrong, yellow is a loud color, and that's not great if you're gonna try out for a drama, probably. But if you get remembered, that's gonna boost your chances significantly if you want to get a role. Knock knock. Who's there? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles! Just imagine a bunch of cartoonists pitching an idea for a cartoon to a bunch of executives about these crime-fighting turtles that are both teenagers and mutants. Anything's possible. Amazingly average. That felt so right. Sunglasses, where you at? Battle yodeling. Yodeling?